Today, Precarious plays
Final Fantasy Tactics Advance.
Are you with Clan Ops?
You know something about the wanted kid?
Actually, I was hoping you could tell me about it. Hey boss, remember the description of the palace sent out? Don't you think this guy here fits it pretty close?
Now that you mention it, better get his name. Say, what's your name, kid?
Huh? My name's New Kid. Why? What clan? Not Orange, I hope. Boss, it's him. He's the one the palace is after. What? What? You mean they put a bounty out on me?
And
Put out a bounty on me?
too bad for you, your clan's famous, eh? Mr. New Kid of Squire Clan Orange.
It's our current title. That's why it has like
Oh.
that massive space
Okay.
after it. Because
Get the fugitive, the bounty's as good as in our pockets.
It's because I think that the clan titles can be as long as, like, Borzoi affiliate or something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like early on, whenever Clan Borzoi during one mission is like, hey, you want to join up? If you say yes, it changes your clan title to something obnoxiously long, I think. 1 in a million, even though they use numerals, it still takes up a lot of character space. Anyway.
So wait, you went to go collect on a bounty that happens to be you?
No, it actually feels really contrived because New Kid is just like, sees the information and goes, oh hey, maybe we want to hunt down this bounty. Let's go ask these guys if they have more information, even though these guys are clearly looking for information.
Uh-huh.
We have 0, and they apparently only have like 20% info themselves, but let's go ask anyway.
Okay. So they're get the fugitive. The bounty's as good as in our pockets.
Oh, that's all?
I guess.
I
So
can,
we're just gonna beat him up now.
I think like New Kid's arms are suspended. Yeah, they were suspended in disbelief there for a minute.
Like, what? We wanted help getting me. I know where me is. You don't have to fight me. I got this. I will go walk to the castle and you don't worry about it. I'll take care of it.
New Kid uses self-destruct. Or blow up. It's blow up, that's what it's called.
Too much Pokemon. Nah, not too much Pokemon.
Well, it's weird
A
that you
fair
say
amount.
that, because if one of my Pokemon is going to blow themselves up, it's going to be with Explosion. Self-destruct is not even worth my time.
Why is Explosion just more powerful?
It's the same, everything is the same between the two of them, I believe, except for total number of uses, inexplicably, and base power.
Oh, okay.
Like, they have the same type. I believe that in any generation where they share, like, an effect that reduces defense, I think that they share the exact same one.
One of the things that throws me off about Pokemon is that most of their abilities and moves and things are such mundane words that I get them so screwed up in my head.
Such as?
Well, self-destruct and explosion, for one.
Explosion doesn't sound more powerful to you than self-destruct?
Not particularly.
That's
I
weird.
mean, it depends what's destroying itself, and even if it did, it's just such a, you know, that blow-up move, that explode move, that, you know, that move. It's like exploding. It's a pyrotechnic type move.
That is interesting to me just because I don't know. Like, some of the psychic moves, I see that being a potential problem.
Yeah.
Like Psyshock and Psycho Cut, I think.
Yeah.
And it doesn't help. Where things start to get really muddled for me, it's whenever there are whenever you're talking about like signature attacks for some of like the legendary or mythic Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like Luster Purge.
Uh-huh.
And there's a new one. It's like, I think for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, is it Photon Burst or Photon Stream? Oh, geez. Doom Desire, I'm pretty sure, is just a slight modification of Future Sight. Jeez, oh boy, wow.
Yeah. So.
But those are like those are moves that, you know, you'll find on like 1 or 2% of all available Pokemon. Like, no, not even that. Like a fraction of a percent on all available Pokemon.
Like, an old problem that I used to have that I don't have anymore was confusing rock and ground.
Yeah.
For example.
You mean rock and ground just in general, or their moves?
In their typing.
Oh.
Like, I used to think rock and ground Pokemon were the same Pokemon.
Well, it doesn't help that they often are.
Yes!
Like, especially in the first generation where it's like Geodude and its whole line, Onix. Those Pokemon were they were rock and ground types.
Yeah.
And they do have a number of shared weaknesses. Most prominently, they are both weak to water and grass.
And nobody talks about them like rock and ground types. They are rock ground types.
Right.
So when people would say rock ground, I would be like, okay, rock ground. Ground
Dude,
or rocks.
It took me forever as a child to recognize that Aerodactyl was not immune to electricity. Because Aerodactyl is rock flying. And I was like, well, even though it's flying, I can't hit it with electricity because, And then at some point I just realized, no, wait. Ground is immune to electricity, not rock.
Yep. So that's the type of problem that I have. It's not, like, it seems like every time I get, for example, Thunder Shock and Thunder Wave straightened out in my mind, I find a new analog for that nonsense in that game.
Dude, let me just
Like,
say...
Sleep and Yawn.
Let me just say, Thundershock, Thunderbolt, Thunder Wave, Thunder, Discharge, Nuzzle, Wild Charge, Charge, Volt Tackle, and Zap Cannon.
Yeah, all those things. At least the...
Oh my god, you know what? While I'm on it, while we're out talking about Pokemon anyway,
Yeah.
Volt Tackle used to be like a Pikachu-specific signature technique. And then at some point, I think someone on the team decided it would be better if more Pokemon had access to that type of like physical electric move that's powerful but has recoil damage. Rather than opening it up to the public, they introduced a very similar move called Wild Charge, which it's just sort of like everything toned down a little bit.
Uh-huh.
But anybody, or well, not anybody, a much wider group of Pokemon can use it, more than just Pikachu.
Yeah. Well, I have to say that I was kind of grinding on Pokemon Coliseum for a while to get ready for our next session because we really needed to bring our Pokemon up. So we were going up Battle Mountain?
Mount Battle.
Mount Battle. So we were going
Mount
up
Battle Mountain.
Mount Battle Mountain. Yeah,
Yeah.
so we were trying to make our way up Mount Battle Mountain until everybody's level 50. And I started playing with 2 tabs open on my phone. One to look up Pokemon and what type they are and their moves. And then the other one...
Proud. Now you're playing Pokemon.
That's so stupid. That should be so easily available in the game. That should be like a right bumper, like on in Fire Emblem when you want to know what something is, you hit the right bumper and it tells you all the shit. Like that's how it should work everywhere. And in Pokemon, it's like
in some of them
I
it
need
is.
at least 2 tabs. In Pokemon, it's like I need at least 2 tabs.
Sometimes that is the case though.
Yeah.
Like I can't remember. Was it TGTV? I don't remember if it was TGTV or not. There was a game where it was pretty. You could check it in game. I don't know if you could do it in battle, but it's pretty convenient. And in Sun and Moon, once you have like fought a Pokemon for the first time, you can check their info.
Yeah.
Like it will tell you if your move is super effective or not very effective based on its type. You know what? Hold on. I want to reset because I had a specific question I wanted to ask you that was about Final Fantasy. Let's stop here, get our Pokemon talk out of the way, and then come back and finish beating these guys up tomorrow.
Okay.
Because I think that they're about half gone, right? 1, 2... Sure.
Sure.